The Pacific Crest Trail, one of the 11 American National Scenic Trails. The PCT spans 2,650 miles of the entire west coast of America. From Mexico to Canada, it attracts thousands of hikers annually. Most choose to go north, some choose to go south, some do sections, others, driven by adventure or deeper personal goals, attempt to do the whole trail. I covet the moniker of PCT Thru Hiker, class of 2025, but it is no easy task. As a starter, I will attempt to cross the entire state of Washington, southbound, from the Canadian border to the Oregon border. As a U.S. Army veteran, I am no stranger to taking hard paths, and am eager to try my hand at this national scenic trail. But, at the same time, this life of hiking, solitude, and occasional vagrancy may prove too complicated to accomplish. Yet, to try and fail, after all, is much preferable to not trying at all. Naturally, of course, this all starts with the first steps, and to even take your first steps on the Pacific Crest Trail is a journey in and of itself.
Pretty bad.
Who moved it? Because it wasn't before.
It did not move it.
You moved it.
It didn't.
It's about 16 ounces.
It's about.
I guess this is the great recapping right now. So, it's now Saturday. We got here Monday to Washington. One of the craziest weeks of our lives, probably. Left Juneau at 5 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah.
Left Juneau at 5 a.m. on Monday. Got to Seattle like 7 or 8. And what did we do? I think we just took the light link rail.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing we did in SeaTac.
We took the light rail to Linwood.
To Linwood, yeah, and then.
Whoa, that's cool. Did we
In Linwood, we went to Applebee's, and we
got unlimited
chicken tenders and loaded up. Got 3 plates of chicken tenders,
which is like 10 chicken tenders.
We took a bus to
Everett.
but there was no train tickets on Monday.
Yep.
So Monday night we had to
Book a hotel.
Where are we?
I don't know. We're in Everett.
Why?
We're on our way to the PCT.
I can't zoom in.
Okay.
What do you do in Everett?
Everett. Kind of took it easy, you know. Maybe we explored the city a little bit. Maybe we had a cheeky little pint or two.
Hey, you spit the fucking G, lad.
Yep, that's about it.
And kind of walked around Everett until it was 6 p.m. That's when the train leaves Everett to Wenatchee. And then that night we got to Wenatchee.
Yep. We did not have a hotel.
Not have a hotel that night.
The woods were too far away and too out of the way.
Yeah,
So we didn't want to camp in the woods.
One actually is pretty big, so we decided to go to a city park.
And
And then we found a nice little spot next to the beach. I kind of noted that there was some dog poop next to us, and then like 7 feet away there's like a plastic bag and some wipes or something, just regular trash, uneasy for some reason. So I said, Nick, go to sleep, I'll stay up and I'll keep watch.
there's also like people like patrolling back and forth, just like
Oh yeah, like there's people patrolling in their cars and shining lights through the woods looking for us. We had to lay low a couple of times. But like after like an hour in, I heard some rustling. I turned my light on, and there's a man in the woods staring back at me.
a man.
There's a man in the woods. To the right of it. He just took a and didn't respond when I called to him. We're gonna get out of here, man. Oh, he's moving a little bit.
Didn't respond to us at first.
Didn't respond to us for a lot of the things we said to him. So we shined a light on his ass. We took turns packing our stuff. We took a little bite. Almost cheap little bite. I'm guessing he pooped in the park. And that led me to the conclusion that the poop that I was next to was not dog poop. Probably human poop. Probably in this guy's crack den. Probably in this guy's territory. He didn't bother us any, other than stare at us in the darkness. Then we decided, when we got out of there, we went like a half mile away to the more like visible, more public bench, and we did not get very much sleep that night.
No.
This is Wednesday? Wednesday now.
No. In Chillin, we got onto the trail.
Yeah.
We took a bus to Chillin.
Took a bus to Chillin, which is kind of
Very nice area.
very nice area.
Very hot.
Very high.
Everything was hot. Twisp. Went to Twisp.
Yeah, Chillin to Twisp. Twisp is a very small, miserable town.
Bus got delayed, so we decided to go take showers in some beach bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, Wednesday we traveled a lot.
Wednesday, yeah, we got the Twist. We showered in the public showers there. That was our last shower.
Really ever. Passed through Winthrop.
Passed through Winthrop, weren't there for very long. I
And
think we passed through another town. And then we ended up in Mazama.
which is at the beginning of this.
Yeah, we were kind of clueless at the time. We assumed that we could just hitchhike from Mazama up to Hart's Pass, where you can actually get onto the Pacific Crest Trail and start hiking it.
Not many people are driving up to Hart's Pass.
No, not many. No, we weren't able to catch anyone.
Yeah.
So we talked to the local restaurant guy. We got our very last good meal. I got steak frites. It was phenomenal.
You got a euro.
A euro.
Also really good.
Also good. He told us about this place called the Lion's Den, which is like a hostel for PCT hikers. We made our way over there, and luckily enough, there's 2 spots left to go to the Hart's Pass on Thursday. So this place is pretty weird. Like, Hawaiian shirts are mandatory, and sandals, and ideology. Everyone there was super
chill.
It's super interesting. They're all very different. But the lady who runs the place is called Mary, and her hiker name? Her trail name is Lion, hence the Lion's Den. That's what she does. Is all she does is take people up and down to Hart's Pass and Rainy Pass and support people on the trail. She's a badass.
Yeah, she's the goat.
Yeah,
she's the lion.
We kind of went to bed early that night. Just kind of prepared for Thursday.
What's going on?
Just here, in the Lion's Den.
Mazama, Washington.
Mazama, Washington.
Somebody broke the tent.
Everyone's wearing.
Somebody broke the tent.
I broke the tent. Thursday morning at 7:30 is when we left. Had a very bumpy ride to the top. But it was good to finally be on the way. Like, after 4 days, Thursday is finally the day we were actually able to set foot on the Pacific Crest Trail. We saw some baby goats. I wanted to mention that. On the ride up, we saw some baby goats.
We rode with a New Zealander and a Russian guy.
New Zealander, Russian. Everyone on this trail is very different.
Yeah.
Got to Hart's Pass, signed the register, and just started hiking.
We're officially taking our first steps on the Pacific Crest Trail. I don't know if you can see on the tree right there, there's a sticker.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, buddy. Adventure awaits!
We just started the PCT. Things are going good. Having so much fun right now.
So much fun!
So much fun.
And didn't stop hiking until like 9 or 10.
Little check-in, buddy. How are things going?
My feet hurt. My knees hurt. My hips hurt.
But we made it.
We were at those mountains not too long ago.
I was so excited about finally making it to camp that I even had to let out a...
We took some lunch breaks.
Took some lunch breaks, had some good
Some more
grub
breaks.
on the way.
Lunch break!
Woman.
Didn't quite know how dangerous this trail was. Very high, very narrow at many points. Very close to death, very many times.
So much fun.
You wouldn't believe how much fun I'm having.
We got to this valley, which didn't take us very long, but it's very straight down and straight back up. But we finally got here. This is the place we camped Thursday night. And then we decided that, hey, it's only 10 miles from here to the terminus. We could do that in 7 hours, right?
We could do it in 5 hours, 4 hours.
That's what we decided. We thought we could do it in 7 hours.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it in 7 hours.
And back.
Yeah, but 10 miles and back, which would be 20 miles total, which we did yesterday. And we got to the terminus, and we didn't get back here till today. So what happened was, first 10 miles, pretty fun, very scenic. And then we had some fun at the terminus, kind of just stumbled upon it in the woods. It's just kind of like 5 pillars that's just in the woods, on the border, like directly on the border.
It's been 5 days since Seattle.
Longest 5 days of my life.
Welcome to Canada, northern terminus of the Pacific Crest Trail.
Elevation
Elevation?
4258.
Damn. What's that? United States.
Hey. Treaty of 1846. Well established 1857. 8? No.
La Bordera.
It's no-
What's this then? Just a log.
Just a log.
Well, buddy, only 10 miles back to camp.
It's getting dark out. It will be soon. That's not good. That's really bad, actually.
Nuh-uh.
We made it. We're here.
At the border. So the background is just with this little cut. We're gonna hike the Pacific Crest Trail from the northern terminus to Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
I mean, it doesn't go through Portland, but to a road near Portland, then we'll go to Portland from the road. Today is June 27th at 6:40 p.m. We need to be back in our homes, back home in Juneau, July 28th. So 1 month and 1 day to get from the border to Oregon using pretty much only our feet, legs. It's 6:41. We have 10 miles
Straight uphill.
straight uphill to get back to home base. So
Or 10.
our tent. We didn't bring our bags. We decided to do the 20 miles today
without our backpacks because we thought we'd be faster, which debatable,
Yeah.
debatable. We'll see, I guess, how long it takes us to get back, if we do get back. We're gonna try our best, of course, but you never know. But without further ado, we need to get going
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
We're really behind.
Maybe we're sleeping outside tonight.
Maybe a bear eats us.
Maybe
We fall off the mountain.
maybe someone kills the other one.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
See you later.
And thus, with less than 3 hours of daylight remaining, we embarked on the 10-mile return journey to our tent and bags. As we walked, we slowly realized that we wouldn't make
Oh
it.
my god.
As a forewarning to all you future hikers who've yet to take the leap, understanding your pace is critical during backpacking. Route planning and knowing where we'd be is a skill we hadn't gained yet. Foolishly trying to do 20 miles without backpacks or supplies, on the mere assumption we could book it, was a major error on our parts that could have turned from bad to worse instantly.
So, update.
It's bad.
Nick couldn't make it up the mountain, so we decided to have a fire instead. It's not very cold.
Somebody slept in. Somebody had to keep taking breaks. Now we almost died. Had to happen.
We definitely should let Nick make all the decisions for the future. He's 2 for 2 with decisions today. We're just gonna sleep next to the fire tonight.
If we just left earlier.
I know. Buddy. Sorry, we'll get back to camp tomorrow, probably take a nap, and then we'll move camps at some point tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a slow day.
Slow day.
And after an exciting first official night on the trail, we woke up next to a dying campfire, dusted ourselves off, and hit the mountain for the trek back to camp.
Double grouse up there. See him. What the fuck's he doing up here?
Now the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away.
All right.
Once heard
We
it
keep going.
said in a song.
Before we knew it, we were back in our tent.
We just made it back 7:40, but we survived pretty much the night, the nightmare night of terrors. Nick made it. I'm proud of him. Proud of you, Nick.
I could not have made it all the way here last night.
He would have died.
I would've died.
Okay. We're gonna take a nap. 7:40 p.m., 7:40 a.m. nap. And then we're gonna sleep till 1.
You
said 2.
4.
No.
Got here, passed out. And then in like 30 minutes, we're gonna pack this up, head out again. Half the adventure was just getting to the terminus.
Didn't realize that'd be so hard.
But we are 10 miles into the Pacific Crest Trail. And we are not dead yet. Just like hiking towards nighttime, pretty much.
We're starting off with that sketchy cliff.
Yeah, that hill from before is where we're starting.
It's okay.
Last time we're in this damn valley ever.
God, never again.
Never fucking again.
That is hell.
Yeah, and that's an understatement. Hey, you want to try Rainy Mountain next? There's a trailer goes to it. Yeah. What's this guy's deal, dude? Why is he so chill?
Tell me, what is this place?
And so we continued south, which continued to be a strange feeling after a week of clawing our way northwards to the border.
It's not so bad.
And rather than our usual race against time, we were able to drink in the sights and the sounds of the trail. We no longer feared the minutes and hours disappearing in the sun's wake, but rather walked in tandem with its journey across the sky. As it dipped below the horizon, we too stopped hiking for the day and brought our sleeping bags and mats out for a night beneath the stars.
Big wheels turning, home alone song. Best keep to traveling on.
Alright, so we have a bit of a change of plans. We're gonna get to Hearts Pass by 9 tomorrow. We left camp and immediately hiked 14 miles.
Really?
What?
14 miles?
Yeah.
Further than I thought.
Further than you thought? Yeah. No, we went a good distance, and now we only have 6 more to go tomorrow.
Similar
Nick,
to last
Nick can't, he needs a break. Like, his feet are all messed up. They're bleeding. He has no energy. We don't have enough food for 2 of us to get to Rainy Pass, which is the end goal. So we're gonna get the Hearts Pass. He's gonna go with Mary, the lion.
Go back to civilization.
Go back to civilization and take a couple days off. I think it's less than 30 miles to hike tomorrow, hopefully. Because I'm just trying to get to Rainy Pass by Monday morning. Then Monday will be my day to get back to civilization, hopefully. I'll keep you posted though, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Any last words, Nick? What are you making right there?
Oh, I got some sugar and some cranberries. It's actually really good.
There's not too much to say now. We woke up with the sun, started walking back to Hearts Pass where this whole thing started.
You're recording now?
Yeah.
I let out a little chehu, and before you know it, we'd made it there.
We finally made it back to Hearts Pass campground. Nick is waiting on Mary. Should be about 2 hours, hour and a half until then. 60 miles in 3 days. You made it, bro. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
We didn't even have to wait for Mary's shuttle to get up there. A local offered Nick a ride back to Mazama. Suddenly, I was alone. Utterly, completely alone. For a 31-mile trek to the next road. I'm scared, and I'm nervous, and I'm excited. I've never done this before. The next 24 hours will define me. 31 miles across some of the most dangerous terrain on the whole Pacific Crest Trail. No help, no one to share the burden with, no one to notice if I fall off a mountain, no one to hear me scream. There's no doubt it would take a while for me to feel fully confident alone in the backcountry. I was not ready for that life yet. But for the next day, I had to be. So onwards and upwards I went.
Alright, so just split off from Nick, less than a mile into the trail to Rainy Pass. Already had some crazy elevation changes, but the view is so nice. I was strongly considering going with him because I am sore. My feet are blistered, not as bad as Nick, of course, but they are blistered, sore everywhere. But I was able to give some of my stuff to Nick, so that lightened my load a little bit. Gonna knock as much out as I can. Turns out the trail is 31 miles, so I'm gonna knock out as much as I can tonight. Then whatever else I gotta do, I'll do in the morning. Thought I was done with the army timing, but here I am waking at 4 a.m. again for a walk in the woods. All right, I'll keep you guys posted. Peace.
I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but that's Hearts Pass. Just below the watchtower. I'll try to point out to you guys later.
It occurs to me that it might not be obvious how we would be able to reconnect later. Hearts Pass is the closest point to the northern terminus that you can get access to by road. So people are taken there, walk to the terminus from there, walk back, and then you can get a car back to civilization for resupply. That's what Nick did, but I chose to continue on the trail further south than Hearts Pass to the next stop on a road, which is Rainy Pass, located here. That's when I would get the car and go back to civilization. During this section of trail, I was treated to some of the most ridiculous and mind-bendingly beautiful vistas. Like, seriously, once in a lifetime, unforgettable views of the Northern Cascade mountain range. The mountainous panorama so striking, it almost made me not notice how hot it was starting to get. And a disturbing trend also began to occur. There was no water anywhere. Looking back at these old videos is almost frustrating. I want to go back and see these mountains all over again. And I want to slap myself for not being more careful with water consumption. I mindlessly drank dry my Nalgene bottle while staring off at the horizon in naivete, not knowing how many miles it would be before I was able to fill it back up again. I was in for a rough ride.
Been going down this damn mountain for like an hour, dude. And we still got more to go. It's been like this the whole way, just back and forth, switchbacks. Switchbacks will be the death of me one day. But eventually we're gonna end up down there, hopefully soon. Finally made it to the bottom. Probably like an hour and a half till descent time. Can't find water. Haven't found water in a few hours. I don't know if there's much water on this trail. But hopefully there'll be some eventually, because I am dying of thirst right now. It's pretty bad. But should be some soon, hopefully. I can hear the water, I just need to get there. Hopefully this trail takes me there. I am so thirsty, this is pretty bad.
I'm not sure what demon designed this trail, but this section of the PCT follows this river down an absolutely overgrown valley. You can hear it, you can see it, but you can't quite get to it.
I can hear
For
it. It's
miles,
so close.
I was tortured by the Methow
down
River
there.
just tens of feet away. Until finally, we crossed a bridge to get to the other side of the valley.
Made it to the water. There's some weird bridge. I'm in bad shape right now.
And I was able to get down to the water.
Oh, you don't know how good this tastes.
I was even able to boil some of it and got to eat for the first time since Hearts Pass.
Taking a nice lunch break now. Got the bear can out, so beef stew.
Okay.
Same as I had for breakfast. Left foot's not in good shape. Can't really bend it upwards. It hurts if I do that. But it does step. So
It's still super overgrown. Not even like 2 miles since I stopped and had lunch. So it's not getting better. Oh, but there's some water here. Good water. When will these woods end? These woods never end. There's spiders everywhere. There's spider webs everywhere. And there's little flying gnats everywhere. It's crazy.
And as my day alone on the trail wound down to an end, I found myself reflecting about the parts that sucked and the parts that were made better. Introspection isn't something I often find myself doing, but without the distraction of another person, it became easy. I suppose I can understand why some folk love the isolation of nature, but most of the time, it's not for me. While it was nice to be on my own for a bit, I was ready to get back to people. First, though, I had to climb out of this river valley and face something that still haunts me to this day.
We're climbing the dang mountain, and we're getting out of this valley. Methow River Valley. Oh, there's a big mountain there. It was super overgrown and kind of a bit hell, but we're done now. Just time to get out of this valley and get onto the mountains and get on the highway and get home. Should be easy.
Should be easy is some crazy, famous last words.
That may be the most dumb thing I've ever done. That is very, very loose.
But before that, however,
somewhere down in that valley is the road that we're trying to get to. The Pacific Crest Trail has us going all the way around this valley. And then over there is Cutthroat Pass, and we're going to go into the next valley over behind these mountains. And then we're going to go down to the road, which is, once again, running in that valley over there. So, fun times. Just got to get over there and then
the trail continued to get sketchier and sketchier.
just as dangerous as ever. This section looks scary as fuck.
I mean, just look at that. It's almost vertical.
Dude.
I almost felt like turning back, but turning back would mean I'd have to repeat the old sketchy sections, so I continued on the hope that it would get better.
Oh, shit.
It didn't. Not for a while, at least.
Well, Yeah, there's a landslide. But there's still a path above the landslide. I don't know if I should take it. It looks like someone did though. So I think I'll be okay. Heart's pounding, but I'll be alright. That may be the most dumb thing I've ever done. That is very, very loose.
During this part of the trail that travels the underneath of Tower Mountain, I kept noticing a pair of boot prints in the sand ahead of me.
I see boot prints. There's at least one person's been through here.
It almost inspired me to know that somewhere ahead of me, this trail was traveled by another. Another person experienced these sketchy cliffs. They swore loudly when the ground gave way beneath their feet, just as I did. That sense of cosmic interconnectedness to another is honestly what gave me the strength, when all I had was weak knees and shaky hands. I probably would have turned back far before I actually did, had I not felt some stronger individual was paving the way for me, minutes, hours, or even days ahead of myself. Night came, night passed, and the swarms of mosquitoes, as well as the hot summer sun, woke me up at 5 a.m., giving me the encouragement to press on for the remainder of the journey. It was only a laughable 6 miles to the road now, but the elevation change, now that wasn't so laughable. Still, I felt steeled by my journey alone. It was a rough day and a long distance, and I'd gotten through it all by myself. I still think, looking back however, I'd rather have had someone with me through it all. As a wise man once said, happiness is only real when shared. After today, I'd know that I could hike alone, but then, why would I?
Just about done. And for the first time in like 4 or 5 days, I get to say goodbye to the mountains. These giants are very beautiful and dangerous at the same time. Finally made it. I can see it down there. But man, I'm done with this fucking hiking for today. I'm done hiking for today. That is for sure.
So why are we on a boat? It's the Pacific Crest Trail, after all. As far as I know, trails don't often utilize ferries. To answer that, we're gonna have to go back to when Nick and I first reconnected, 4 days prior to this little aquatic adventure. We're gonna have to go back to the lion's den.
Hey, the boys linked again.
Yeah, we're back.
What'd you do yesterday?
I'm back. Just took a shower. She made breakfast. It's egg casserole, croutons, some waffles and other stuff. So I'm just gonna eat and then set the tent. Whew. Yeah.
Freshly reconnected, we decided to head to town and resupply, being joined by a Japanese hiker named Takume.
What's up? Just showered. I'm getting ready to head to town.
Hi, dear. Oh, he's pooping. Okay, bye, dear.
Coca-Cola float.
Strawberry milkshake. Good.
We had some tasty beverages, came back, had some more.
No fruit juice.
It's got no fruit in it. Just juice. What's it taste like?
Like tropical punch flavored. Oh, red 40 is near the bottom.
Okay, that means it doesn't have very much, so it's healthy.
And that night, Mary put on Jurassic Park for all the hikers at the den to watch. Since we were so beat up, we decided to stay just one more day. Though we were trying to be cautious of overstepping our bounds by staying too long at the den. So we made ourselves scarce and headed to town for lunch.
Successful ice cream trip.
Yeah. Tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts too.
We gorged ourselves on ice cream during the hot day and prepared to head out in the morning. 0 days have a tendency to disappear quickly. So the next day we woke and packed up, signed the class banner, and faced our first wrinkle of the day. Mary had an appointment, so we had a hitchhike for our first time on the trail. We managed to get a ride less than half an hour of stretching our thumbs out next to the road, and we headed to Rainy Pass, ready, mentally and physically, to hike more of the Pacific Crest Trail.
This is what we missed, buddy. This is the trail, the fun, the magic we missed. Can't believe we were getting used to civilization again.
This time we were joined by a Czech hiker named Jana. It was only about 17 miles of trail before the next stop, so we took it slow and steady and had plenty of fun. We actually camped in a really good campsite with several other hikers. One of the few times we would have that pleasure for the next month.
Outhouse and everything, bro. We're glamping tonight.
The house over there? Go sleep in that?
We're gonna check that out later.
Sure, there's electricity.
It's probably just like for rent cabins, right? We'll see later. We'll investigate, or we won't. It's only like 7.
Furthest we've ever gone to bed.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna stay up till midnight.
Just because I'm used to it. My body's used to it.
Yeah.
Sleeping, cowboy camping in the woods. This campsite actually got really busy. There's a bunch of people here. We just hung out with them for like 2 hours. Hour and a half? Hour?
What they call it? Trail family,
Tramway. Tramway. Yeah, tramway.
Tramway.
We didn't explore any buildings. We just chatted with the tramway.
The next morning, we headed out with our tramway and got the high bridge. The whole 17-mile piece of trail that we were doing was all downhill, so it was certainly pleasant and definitely easy. It is also where we made the fateful decision to skip some of the trail. A decision that still sits uneasy in my gut. It wasn't an easy choice to make, but in the end, it may have saved our lives. You see, the 90-some-odd mile trek from High Bridge to Stevens Pass is, by most accounts, the hardest and most dangerous part of the entire trail. All 2,650 miles. I myself wasn't sure if we could do it, but I wanted to charge into it head on, and Nick, ever cautious and smart, said no. This is a recreation of how the arguments went at the time between us.
Cleo, I don't know if we can do second chance. Cleo. Are you gonna be doing that for the video? Okay, Cleo. I don't know if we can do section K.
We have to.
Nope.
I won't lie, it took a lot of interior reconciliation, but in the end I too came to realize that we were too beat up, inexperienced, and frankly unready for such a serious section. And so the dilemma of Section K passed from hypothetically skipping to real lost miles. At the time, it was a stain on my ego. I intended to do every last inch of the Pacific Crest Trail in Washington, but in the end, responsibility overtook pride, and maybe we were alive because of it. The tragic loss of mileage in Section K still to this day remains bittersweet to me. Maybe one day I would get back to those mountains and make up for my shortcomings, but not today. Plus, by missing these miles, we were able to spend the 4th of July in a town, which ended up being quite nice. In order to skip this section, we had to take a ferry from Stehekin to Chelin, and that's the reason why we were on the boat, because sometimes you have to take shortcuts. Sometimes you have to make hard decisions. After we took the ferry across the lake to Chelin, we took the bus down to Wenatchee, where we stayed for the night. Getting to stay in that wonderful town with the poopy crackhead once again. But this time we didn't take any chances and booked a hotel to experience the 4th of July around people, rather than trees. The 4th of July came and passed like any other. We were treated to fireworks and good food. How do you feel?
Terrible.
And the next day we booked it west to Skykomish, where we realized that it was Saturday, and that the post office was closed, and sighed the sigh of stupidity that was ever so common for us. After that, we hitched back east a short ways to Stevens Pass, our ride being a fellow former PCT hiker and current wolf rescue worker. Pretty badass. In the back of that truck, we slowly started to think about what adventures lie ahead of us. It had been days since we had been on trail now, and getting used to sleeping on the ground in the woods had to come back to us. Little did we know that we were in for some rough days.
Go shorty, it's your birthday.
Just got dropped off by a fellow through hiker who did the hike in 2023 and then drove us to Pacific Crest Trail at Stevens Pass.
And so it begins. We were now on Section J of the Pacific Crest Trail, 74 miles from Stevens Pass to Snoqualmie Pass, where our next resupply was. And by God, did we need it. Remember how I mentioned that we weren't able to get our resupply in Skycomish? Well, we did not take that seriously enough. It wasn't long before we started to notice our food supply was disappearing quick, just as our energy reserves were during this section as well. But for this first night, we were blissfully ignorant of how hungry we would soon be, and were able to just enjoy the hike and the scenery for what it was.
Here we go again. So much fun. All right, buddy, how do you feel now that we're starting again?
Well, you may notice that I'm going pretty slow. That's because every step I take is agony.
But you'll be all right, though, right? It's only 70 miles to the next one. Next resupply. 70 miles. I feel like I'm about to be struck by lightning, dude. Yeah. It's pretty cool, though.
Go to bed early.
Yeah, early in quotations.
1 hour of reels.
9. Yeah, an hour reels. We have about, I'm gonna say 3 days worth of food for 5 days worth of walking. We just know it. We'll start setting up and then record something else before bed. But
Record us watching reels.
What do you say?
You call that one-sided shape, but it has like two sides, and it's like.
But it's got two sides?
It has one side. That's what this is right now. That's infinite size.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, shit. Oh, that's good right there. Campsite tonight.
The next day was a full hiking day,
We're eating the breakfast of champions right now.
and we awoke eager to put miles behind us while we
blue
were
bar.
still full on the fruits of civilization.
Nutritious breakfast. Milky Way, cookies, and Pop-Tarts.
We were acutely aware that the burgers and pizzas digesting in our guts wouldn't last forever, so we energetically kept pushing down the trail, while still taking the odd break to stop and smell the roses.
There's like 15 mosquitoes on your back.
good morning.
So back.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. 17 more miles.
On this day, we crossed the threshold into the Alpine Lakes National Wilderness, one of the most beautiful parts of trail, and one I would go back to in a heartbeat. Admittedly, at the time, we were a bit distracted and starting to worry about our dwindling food supply. But that didn't stop us from having vigorous intellectual debates about serious topics like the meaning of life and other such similar things.
We're in agreement then that it's Cleo and Nick.
No.
Tom and Jerry, not Nick and Cleo, Jerry and Tom, right?
No.
Well, I think you're stupid.
I think you're stupid.
I think you're dumb.
Cleo and Nick is not right.
Cleo and Nick is fine.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
Tom and Jerry, I'm Tom.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Rage baiting successful. What the hell is it? I think this is an outhouse. I've never seen just a stool. Yep, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's not really an outhouse, but it is an out. Stool, I guess. Whoa, that lake is such a surprise.
What do you think the name of it is? Is it Surprise Lake?
Ah! We're in switchback hell again. How do you feel, Nick?
My feet hurt.
My
My
joints hurt. Going
knees.
downhill like this, my joints hurt
Yeah.
so bad. We're having so much fun.
So much fun.
Made it to our designated break spot. Doing some parkour on some freaking erratics to get over to Nick. But any spot on these rocks is kind of nice. I think we're headed over there. It's beautiful. This is called Glacier Lake. It's beautiful, right?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It turns out that this Alpine Lake Wilderness
lived up to the name and was pretty alpine indeed. Every one of our 4.5 days on this section consisted of mountain climb, which is not very fun when you can feel your energy and food supply draining hour by hour. The weather conditions, as well as our body conditions, also continued to worsen day in and day out as well.
Shade. I'll show you. It's beautiful though. Huh. Surprise mountain.
That second night we did run into a bit of a problem while we were camping. Somehow, some way, our tent just happened to explode a little bit.
That's right there. Hey buddy, what happened?
It exploded. It was in the tent and it exploded. The tent melted a little bit.
We tried to take it off. It exploded again.
Further away.
Yeah, just away. You got it, buddy. It's all you.
We need, I think, some water.
I don't think water.
I think water.
I don't think water.
Oh, I think water.
Okay, water works.
Problem solved.
That night continued to get worse as well, as we had to chase a stomping bear off from the campsite sometime around 1 a.m. We were pretty uneasy basically the whole night. Still, the night passed and I greeted the morning sun with a We had no choice but to keep cruising, spending all the daylight hours of the next few days making progress towards Snoqualmie, occasionally taking short 30-minute lunch and water breaks, only when we had to.
Oh, right there. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Oh, where's you going? You going somewhere? Fleeing.
See, that's not fun. See, you can't. He's stupid.
This is gonna keep us alive, this little bad boy right here. Damn, that looks yummy. Woo-wee. I just know.
All right. Made it through another night, although it was kind of a bit rough at some points.
Gas canister exploded.
Gas canister exploded. We reported that. I wake up. I hear thudding footsteps. So I wake Nick up, and I go, "Is that a bear outside?" And he hears it too. He hears footsteps outside. Like they're heavy footsteps. Definitely a bear. For the next 20-30 minutes, we just tweak out. We're just as loud as possible. We get the bear mace out. We got the 360-degree lights in every direction. So I think we scared him off. And I don't think we heard him again. Overall, 7 out of 10 night. We made it through. We survived. Blaine. Oh yeah, we ran out of water. It was so hot this morning. It's still hot right now. I drank probably a liter of water.
Water break, yummy, yummy. We're gonna drink this lake dry. Some lily pads over there. Lily pads. We can drink this whole lake, right? All right.
I'm that thirsty.
Sometime on the 10th day, we encountered a two-forked river. This is, without a doubt, the hardest water crossing we would face in Washington. It's low-key a miracle that we didn't get hurt. Let me rephrase that. Seriously hurt.
Job's only halfway finished. Now we gotta get across this.
Alright, so just did that leap of faith. Hit my shin pretty hard. It's only gonna start hurting more and more, and I'm gonna have to put more and more pressure on it. Next about to cross, find a good spot. Look at him go. He's got his little toesies out. Man, it's deeper than I thought. He's almost across. Again, we got the lunch going. We made it to the top of the Cathedral Pass. Barely. I made it barely.
I barely made it.
I'm sure there's no bone underneath that blood.
We didn't film very much of it, But we were completely out of food by this point.
Good.
The next day would be a hard one that still sits in our memory. 0 food, a treacherous climb up a mountain, and a wind and rainstorm that rolled in and attempted to blow us off the mountain. On a positive note, this last night we found some tasty berries that bolstered our moods.
There's dinner tonight.
Although they came with the accompanying
Might actually
bears
have to be.
too. But still, we enjoyed our last bit of good weather.
God's bounty is glorious. Bismillah. We got Mama and Cub up there. They're chilling though.
Yep. Hey, bear! Keep going!
Yeah. Campsite tonight's a good one. There's the silhouette of this spider. I thought it was outside. I guess it was inside. I flicked him. I think I took his leg off.
He flicked him, and he was inside and landed on me. Landed on my mouth.
He's got a web. He's got a web going on.
Stop putting webs everywhere.
He's gone.
After probably some of the longest days on trail, we were finally ready for the over 20-mile last leg of PCT to Snoqualmie. And boy, was it a doozy of a day.
See, look, he's doing better already. Yeah. Hey, 20 miles today. 20 miles till civilization.
Yay! I can do 20 miles.
And so we ventured on. I'm gonna have to talk over some of the clips because the audio messed up and it sounds like this.
We're trying to tell if it's gonna rain or not. I don't think it's gonna rain. Spectacle Lake. It's kind of raining sideways. Pretty high up. Stop in. We're all right. Can you see?
Nope, not at all.
It's crazy that there's just a mountain right above you. You can't even see it.
Oh, we ended up seeing it.
You can barely see the bottom. You can't see the top. You barely see the bottom. We'll keep trying. Don't fall, buddy. I trust him. I trust you. Bit of an update, guys. Heard a massive rock slide over there. So, that's the right direction we're going, by the way.
Got a little windy.
Got a little windy, got a little wet, got a little cold. We're doing good though, right? So much fun. That's so crazy, dude. That's the little guy in question. Don't know what he's doing. Don't know what his deal is. He scampered off. We don't even know where we are right now. Apparently there's 5.5 miles left. Just walking through, I guess, the craziest ridge ever. We can hear cars, we can hear civilization. Down there somewhere in the fog. Every step is closer. Every step. We've made it, we can hear the cars, they're just over there. This is the trailhead. We're gonna go straight to the food, we're gonna get food.
No, it was awful.
What was it awful?
Pain. So much pain.
This is all we have.
It's good enough.
It is. It's phenomenal.
More than I've eaten today.
We got food. We went to the gas station. Check it out. Boom.
Hey, check out what's up there.
Rick and Morty. Boom.
Rick and Morty.
Hey, we got soda. We got $6 for washing machine. We're not sitting on the beds because we're really stinky right now, so we're sitting on the floor.
Pizza and cardboard on the floor. We stink. We stink so much. I have trench foot right now.
Take your socks off. Oh my god.
I tried to get up to take a shower and both my legs are just completely cramped up. So I'll be here for the night. I'll be on the floor. You see that?
Oh, bro, that's gross.
And after it all, we were beat up. We were hurt. We were bleeding. and of course, we were alive. Everything was different. I was different. I was better. We were tuned up now. Nick still had his trouble, but we came to find out that he just ain't built for this life. He enjoyed it as much as he could though, and me, I loved it. All of it. We were prepared like never before. Nick bought some shorts. I converted my pants into shorts via knife, and soon enough, we were ready for the road again.
These aren't even mine. These were originally my brother's.
Wait, hey, it's $2. Oh.
Woo! Alright, testing out the new shorts. Hey, pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Alright, we got the tent set up. Patching the hole, the mosquito hole. Nick's making a belt out of paracord.
Belt.
We're in the trenches right now. But we're feeling good.
Watch your Family Guy.
Feeling lethal. That's not Family Guy. What is that? Feeling lethal. Feeling real lethal. Right, Nick?
Yeah.
Probably gonna go to bed right after this. Back to the trail tomorrow, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Can I get a yippee? Alright, sounds good, buddy.
You're backlit. Why are you backlit?
Absolute feast before we hit the trail again.
Oh my god, what even is that? Buckle in. We got 90 miles to White Pass. And
Excited?
we're unstoppable now.
Here we go. Starting the trail to White Pass. 87 miles.
What?
I said we're starting.
Wipe the sleep from your eyes.
He's got his little chicken legs in the shorts
Quit
now.
dreaming now, the sun is on the rise.
Oh!
And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away.
You guys hear that?
Once heard said in a
That's the
song,
hum of the electricity
let's
grid.
keep traveling on.
Whoa.
Ride 10 deep into town. Another night of setting up and breaking down. And if we leave here tonight,
We just went down to Tacoma Creek and got some fill up on water.
I'll take the wheel if you start to yawn. Just keep traveling on. Can barely stand on 2 feet.
Voila! The tent's set up. We got dinner cooking over here, meadowy area. We have service. We have the fireplace over there. As much water as we can drink. Path. We got a restroom down there. Hey, this is better than the apartment. But it might be. View. Can't forget the view.
Keep traveling on.
Mountain gods for seats on high, chose to see my courage die.
Tell me what
That's
is this
the
place? Countless
He came up with that all by himself.
familiar face.
Good job, buddy. He found out what to. Got some Spanish fries going on.
Starting over every time I change my clothes. Even here I'm all but gone. Best keep traveling on.
This one, there's North Peak, so gotta go pretty much up there.
It's only 9 o'clock right now.
Big wheels turning home around
Say
the
the F word. No.
Best
That's
keep
cool.
traveling on.
The little gateway up there, that path. Oh my god,
Best
we made
keep
it.
traveling on.
I'm splitting off from Nick. I'm going ahead. Trying to get to the restrooms pretty soon. Need to make dung. Business is done, conducted, wrapped up.
I made it.
He's made it. We're both here now. Pacific Crest Trail.
I don't even know how to describe the next part of the video. We come off trail and go to Packwood, Washington. We get nearly abducted by a crackhead, which is bad. We get literally abducted by a retired trail angel, which is good, I guess. I'll let past me explain it, actually. Sorry in advance about the focus.
Thank you.
Went
down the street, crackhead accosts us, invites us back to his house on the river.
So please go away.
Please go away. And then 20 seconds later, he walks away. We tell him, we're not going to sleep here tonight. We're going to go to a hotel or something. We don't need to stay at your crack den. 20 seconds later, after he walks away, a Jeep pulls up. A woman, she saw that he was limping. She saw that we were accosted by a crackhead. And she saw that we were PCT hikers. And so...
She used to be a trail angel.
She rescued us. She used to be a trail angel 5 years ago. Picks us up straight off the street. Crackhead yells at us. He says, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" She turns around. She says, "It's my family." We didn't know where we were going to sleep tonight. We didn't know what we were going to do tonight. Within an hour, we were both showered, both fed, both housed. So tomorrow we're going to take a 0 day, and then next section, 64 miles, we're going to do it in 4 days. Just a bit more about Mama G.
Okay.
She's spectacular.
Mama goat, really.
She's a caretaker. All of this, she met us tonight.
She saw me limping.
She saw him limping, and she just decided to be Mama Bear. Oh, I gotta end it. Anyways, yeah. Good things happen when you really need good things to happen.
It didn't stop there. She housed us for 2 nights, fed us, drove us around, even dropped us off 40 minutes away at the trailhead. Which we had to do twice because Dum Dum forgot his trekking poles and packwood the first time. The 64 miles of the next section were short and sweet, and steep. So damn steep. It's called Goat Rocks Wilderness, and by God, it's steep.
Passed an Aussie couple. I asked them, how much more uphill do we have? They said, and I quote, heaps. About to hit the peak in less than an hour. So
It's going good.
We're low-key cooked.
This section was actually so sketchy. The camera does not do the incline justice. Old Snowy Mountain was very difficult to conquer, but we did it.
I think so. We were on a very nice section of trail after that run. Very, very nice, in fact.
It was Larry the Lobster, dude. He's having some trouble, some foot pain, some blisters, so today's an easy day, but we might take a while just because.
We're here at Lava Springs. We just kind of stumbled upon this place.
That was cool.
Oh, it's cold. Jump! Don't, just jump!
He's jumping for joy. He's having trouble. He's learning how to walk again.
Every day I relearn.
Camping somewhere down in this valley. The lake.
That's a nice touch.
We're about 10 miles outside of Trailhead. Just recollecting, just recalling the years of friendship that have led to this, being on a back road in the middle of Washington. It's been a long journey, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta be grateful, right?
Thanks, Miss Shark, for seating us together.
Rain gear's on. Clothes have to be washed. That's it.
Nick quit. He's done. I'll meet him in Portland. Job ain't done though. Job done? I didn't think so. I got 78 miles left to do, and I'm gonna do it in about 3 days. That's 2 30-mile days and an about 20-mile day. Then I'll be home free. Make no mistake, this is the crescendo. This is what it's all been building towards. A multi-day trip alone. It's gonna suck, but I'm ready for it. I want it. I can do this.
I am completely and utterly alone. As you can see right now, Nick isn't with me. His time on the trail is over, and now it is just me, alone, in the woods. Left with about 3 other people, 3 other hikers. They are behind me somewhere, but I mostly sped up just because I wanted to get out of their way. And also I have a lot of ground to cover today. I'm not usually alone out here. When I was alone that one day, it sucked pretty bad. That was over 3 weeks ago though, so I should theoretically be stronger now, faster. I don't know how it's gonna go. Point is, onwards and upwards.
Depths of silence where echoes remain. You were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone.
There's a big pack of elk over there.
Losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? You were the laughter that kept me alive. You were hello, and I was goodbye. An ember that flickered, that faded away.
Washington State Department of Natural Resources.
You were the summer, I was that same old shit.
Early 1900s. I mean, this lake is so nice, right? It almost makes you want to just...
Losing my mind, losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry?
You absolutely love to see it. 1.5 miles till Portland. Now I just gotta get there.
The fattest huckleberries ever? Alright, they're going in the hand.
Are these blackberries?
I'm gonna try one.
They look like blackberries. Oh my god, they're blackberries.
Here we go.
I said, hold on. You said,
U.S.-Canada border. 506.1.
As I took those first few steps across the Bridge of the Gods to Oregon, I couldn't help but smile. I came to Washington expecting to find myself, self-love and self-discovery. Time spent with me. What I found more than anything, however, was love for other people. From hikers I shared the trail with, to the unwavering and selfless hospitality of the trail angels and people of Washington. I couldn't have walked from one end to the other without their support. That's what I'm taking from this in the end. Everyone on this trail is either trying to find themselves or help one another find themselves. The memories Nick and I had in this state during this journey won't soon be forgotten. I'm so lucky I got to do this. As I crossed the Columbia River Gorge, and once again relied on the hospitality of strangers as I hitched west to Portland, I couldn't wait to tell my old friend Nick about my days alone. Because none of this thing we call life is worth a damn if you do it alone.
Buddy.
What's going on?